to support Russia is not to be communist. This is not the Soviet Union. This is not the. I mean, and that's what's like. I mean, and all this is becoming another divide in the country, and because there's so many ignoramuses who think that to support Russia is to become a communist, and communism is the solution. And what was going on at the Ferguson riots, like all of a sudden these communists started coming up. Don't get me wrong, I believe in a communistic ant society. I think that ants have mastered the communist system, and it really isn't that bad. We are long ways away from that as a human race, which is why we need to go through capitalism again. But at one point in time, that shall be the destination. But until then, we need to stop buying into the what the media is doing and dividing our ideals, because our ideals are not that much different. They really aren't. We have a lot in common with the rest of the world. And what America is going to see is that America is going to be pushed into a spot where it's going to have to make a big decision. Big decision. Hopefully we can avoid that, but it pretty much looks like we're going to be put in a tough position. And we need to start bracing for that. And I mean, and that really, that's severe. It's not saying that we need to fear what Russia is doing, because I thoroughly believe in everything that Putin is doing. He is leading. He's leading this world in a new direction. He's trying to restore his country's assets, and he's trying to really just start putting the power back into the people's hands. And that is why he has a lot of support, and why the media is spinning the Russian supporters as communist. And this is not a politically correct conversation by any means, but I do want to discuss it because there needs to be a discussion about it, and let's have it informal at first, so we can practice for formalities later. That's just the way it works. So, yeah, the whole, I mean, because we're really, it's kind of suspicious that just in the last few years, I mean, we're really seeing a big change in, we've seen a huge rise in the Russian influence, and I strongly suggest that everyone looks up what this, I believe she's 12-year-old, I have it up, 12-year-old young girl exposes the truth about the Georgian and Russian conflict, and that's really the whole thing. Is we need to start peeling the onion back and realize that Russia decided to go against the International Monetary Fund. And one thing that America has going against it is that we do not control our currency. It is controlled by the Federal Reserve. And certain people have seen what Putin has done and really respect that. But those people are being labeled, well, they're labeling themselves the wrong way. They're just, you know, I really, think people need to stop labeling themselves and start becoming humans. That's the major thing, is that we need to stop all this. But we label ourselves so we fit in with a group so we do not feel alone. I don't label myself. I don't fit in with any group. I'm often alone, but I'm doing pretty well. It's not that dangerous out there. That's the thing. We need to become humans and understand humanity within ourselves so we can actually participate with other humans in an orderly fashion. We need to stop the labeling and just like, really, all of the problems in this world comes down to one word: leadership. And to even boil that word down to its finer detail, all the problems in this world stem from parents. Parents are the first leaders. They lead their family. And when we have bad parents, they're bad leaders, and, well, bad leaders can't control their troops, as we can see. And that is also part of the, what disgusts me about these children being prescribed medications is that there's nothing wrong with them. They are learning their psychological behavior from their parents. Because their parents have all these psychological issues because they have not dealt with life. And so these children are very imprintable. And they pick up on these things and, hey, this is how my mom acts, and so I'm going to act like my mom. And this is how my dad acts, and I'm going to act like my dad. This is normal. This is my house. They're normal. I trust them, bubble. Why wouldn't you trust your own parents? We see, it all stems from not being honest and truthful with ourselves. Humanity, honest and truthful with ourselves. It sucks, but at the same time, it's very rewarding. I promise you. All. And yeah, so I guess I was just kind of in a talky mood today. I made a few videos. I probably should make some more to get some of this crap out of my head.